Hello everyone, welcome to this super casual video. Kale and I are gonna go over my Instagram page and we're gonna be talking about how I grew my Instagram. I'm gonna be focusing on my business Instagram page, which is Kale My Name, and I really worked hard to make that happen. I don't work as hard as for my personal profile. On my personal profile, I post really rare and it's mostly some super cool picture of me that I think that I look great, and maybe Kale thinks I look great, but nobody else. And that is what I am doing when it comes to my personal profile. So I didn't do much, and that's why I probably didn't end up growing it that much as I did for my business profile, which is Kale My Name. And I'm gonna open Kale My Name profile and start literally since the beginning, because some people think that this happened overnight, and I was like listening to the comments, how come that the other restaurants that have been existing so longer don't have so many followers? So people try to say, oh, is it fake, or it's like a purchase followers, or I don't know, they called it shady or whatever. It's really none of that. It was kind of very, for me at least, slow but organic growth. And I'm gonna tell you from the details. This is not really to give you advice on how you can grow your Instagram. This is more just to share my story, and then if you find something that you think you should be doing from what I tell you today, great, good for you. But goal of this video is not to educate. I might be doing that in the future and be giving literally a tips. This is more of to share my story of what was happening to me. So I want to be super transparent at the beginning of the video with that, that you know what to expect and not waste 20 minutes of video and be like, well, when you're gonna give me advice? I'm not here to give you advices on this. I'm here to share my story with you. I should probably have loaded this before I started recording, but I was just like, okay, let me roll the camera. As I told you, I did not really even plan this. It is super casual, as you see. I'm in a bed. But we're gonna start now. When I go back to the beginning of the Kale My Name Instagram, literally rolling to the first post. But I want to tell you this immediately. I opened Kale My Name Instagram page before business existed, before I registered it, before I had a website, before I had anything. The second I came up with a name, Kale My Name, I knew that that's the second I want to create an Instagram page, and I didn't even know if the business is going to happen or not, but I just wanted to make sure that I have that username saved and that it's something that I may try to make happen in the future. So having Instagram way before having actually a business, it helped me grow the audience before even starting anything. What was I doing? I created a username, which was Kale My Name. I put the profile picture, which I believe till the day it's the same one. It's that green fork that a kale is growing out, and that was my vision for the logo. And when that was created, I immediately put that picture and I wrote in a bio of that Instagram account saying, new vegan restaurant coming to Chicago soon. Right? I did not know when, I didn't know if really it's going to happen, but I wrote coming to Chicago soon. So that people know what it's about and the people already can start engaging with me even though I don't exist. What I was doing, and you can still see on my profile, is I just started randomly following a lot of people from the vegan pages and from people I believe that can in some type of way engage with me. I just started giving them follows. And why I say you can still notice that Kale My Name follows a lot of people. I follow like almost 4,000 people. I don't know, 4,000 people. The reason I'm following that many people is because I was following everybody when page was created, and people who were interested in saying that in that bio, new vegan restaurant coming to Chicago soon, they were following me back, right? For people who were not interested, they were not following me back. But I was doing that every single day for mostly like a month. Like I would be following another 20, 30, I don't know, 50, and some days 100 profiles, and then Instagram would block me. Like Instagram will not let you follow more than like 100 people a day. But I was not just randomly follow everybody. I was looking into that's a person that there is potential that they might be interested in veganism. I did not know them. And technically this is advice I given to some other people, but people feel weird about following people that they know. I didn't, because like it's a business page, it's a business that nobody knows it exists, and I just wanna make sure that I'm putting the word out there. So, and I knew that the best rate is when you engage with somebody, like best return rate on a follow back, it's if you follow them. Like if I just like their picture or anything, they're not gonna follow me back, especially since like I basically don't exist. I don't have any material. All it says over there is a vegan restaurant coming to Chicago soon, right? So I needed to follow them in order to return that a follow back. And that's how I started growing my Instagram, because I was working so hard on that daily that I was engaging, following, that before I opened Kale My Name, I already had over 2,000 followers. Like, so I had a 2,000 followers on Instagram and I did not have a business. So that's how I made that happen. And that's when I tell this other people, they feel weird about it. They just don't want to do it. Maybe they don't have a time to be every single day on it, pressing. Maybe, again, they're like, oh, I just want to follow people that I know. Oh my God, you're not Beyonce. Like, I mean, Beyonce doesn't follow anybody, but I'm like, you're a small business who wants to get a word out there about their existence. What's the shame in following others? So I was doing it, and that's how I got so many people to find out about me before I even opened a restaurant. Okay, I managed to load this, and I am on a very first post that Kale My Name ever made, and that's a post that says, Kale My Name team is working very hard on all the details for the soonest possible opening. We were focused on a couple of locations around the Lincoln Park area with no luck. Unfortunately, those options weren't compliant with the city and state rules and regulations, so we are back on track to find the perfect location. We are looking for a smaller space, so if you know any good restaurant spots for leasing or anyone who can help us find ideal place, please DM us. So, listen this. I don't even have location, right? But I'm already having Instagram and I'm already having a lot of followers. So, when I posted this and said, Kale My Name, it's looking for a location to find a restaurant, people did reach out and gave me advices, gave me an option, wanted to connect me with the realtors. So that was absolutely amazing that I already had people to talk to help me find a spot. And I'm gonna be able to see an open. I posted that on Instagram on a February 11, 2020. So we still did not have location on February 11, 2020. Kale My Name opened on April 17. And I'm gonna find you the date when we did find the location. We found location only 6 days later. On a February 17, we found location of Kale My Name and closed the lease. In all of that, from me posting that we don't have a space on February 11, on a February 17, we found out that we are going to be at this location where we are right now, and I posted a map of that saying where Kale My Name exactly is going to be located in Chicago. And there is already so many comments on that post. Welcome to the neighborhood, congratulations, great, cannot wait, yum, congrats. And and things like that. Yes, that's right by me. Walking distance. Welcome to the neighborhood. Yay, neighborhood. I saw the sign going up today. That's my new zip code. Can't wait to check it out. You're in my neighborhood. This couldn't be more exciting. Plant power. So, Kale. Oh my God. Okay, I guess he's comfortable there. So we're gonna leave him. Anyway, you see, I already had an audience before I had the restaurant, because this is all legit comments from that was 155 weeks ago. So that was my first step, and then the next step, what I did was I asked people, what would you like to see on the menu? And that was my third post I ever made, because there was a moment we were creating menu. It already had 87 comments of people suggesting what they would like on the menu. That's a huge engagement for a brand new page with only 3 posts. 87 comments are there, right? Then my fourth post ever was to announce the grand opening, and then to announce the website, and then the first look into Kill My Name has a 300 likes and 55 comments. That is huge for a page that I'm saying this is 4th or 5th post, right? And then we started posting some of our food, still announcing the opening, and then since it was pandemic and all the things that happened, we announced that it's going to be electronic online opening we're going to go live on Instagram. In this point, I think we're like close to 3,000 followers, and we had over 100 people watching live, because I remember my family was back in Montenegro, and they were taking screenshots of and recording the screen for me doing the soft opening. So later on, I could see that a consistency. It was about over 100 viewers for our opening of that was going online, of opening day of Kill My Name. So that is already how we started having the audience, right? And how we started building it. And then it starts with a super awesome pictures of the food, everything that is happening. The Kill My Name is enjoying caviar in that moment. The cute dog comes in. I take a picture of that and post it. Let me see, what was maybe one of the first super cool and super engaging posts. Oh yeah, I posted the picture of like a mac and cheese that we were preparing, and I see got over 1,000 views. Again, super big for such a small account and for the business that is just starting. And then I remember over here what I shared is that for the 2 months of Kill My Name, we had over 2,000 orders. We had over 6,500 customers. And I shared all of that on Instagram, and that has created an engagement, because people were like, good job, bravo, so proud of you, and the things like that. Then our very first big shout out that happened to us, it is Wilco. Many of you probably know who Jeff Tweedy is. His wife and his family were running a show. I don't know if they're still doing it, but they were doing it every night live from their house, and they have quite a big audience. They're a very famous band in Chicago, and they were ordering food from us daily, but we didn't know it was them, because it was saying like the name. So we figured out it was a band because every single item was marked by the particular name, but we just didn't know it was them. And then the next day we gained couple hundred another followers, and people started coming in telling us, oh my god, are you getting a lot of customers today? And I was like, yeah, kinda, like what is going on? And they were like, oh my god, you were mentioned and like given shout out at Jeff Tweedy a show last night that goes live from his house, and I was like, oh my god, that's great. I didn't even know about it. And I asked my customers, can you please send me that so I can share about it? And they did send me the link, and I screen recorded and I posted, and then they all commented. Family loved it. They followed us on Instagram. We got a lot of followers in that moment. And again, that video also got over 1,000 views. People loved it, and people commenting, oh my god, Jeff Tweedy and I adore the same place, same restaurant. And that it's pretty much how we started getting more and more followers. Then we started, it was the summer, so we had a beautiful patio, and we started partnering with the bands to come and play at our patio. Some of those people that they were hired, I'm looking now at Ivy Ford and at some of the other musicians that we had, they have a bigger audiences, right? So how they were coming to Kill My Name and posting, hey, I'll be performing this Monday, I'll Kill My Name. That's how more people were noticing us, and that's how more people started following us on a daily basis. And then I'm looking now on the video from the patio, full patio, people are enjoying this music, and a lot of people started coming to the restaurant. So I printed a sign that said, it's funny, but it's our Instagram logo, and it says, you better follow us. Because I figured out Instagram is doing such a great job for us that we are getting a lot of people from Instagram, that I was like, this is something that I wanna make sure I pay attention to, because it just seems it is doing such a great job for us. So I want to focus on it. So I printed that sign, and I said, follow us. So how people are so coming to the restaurant, and that they're not Instagram followers, they're seeing the sign. Not everybody is gonna do it, but some people will. And then I started sharing some of our customers, and then their pictures, and how people are seeing that they're sharing on their pages, like, oh, look, this restaurant shared us, and that it's bringing more eyes into us. So our growth is happening non-stop. It's not insane growth. This is still not going into thousands, but it's going like, maybe 100 extra followers every week, which was absolutely amazing. We did spectacular Halloween for the first time that we opened in the 2020. Customers came dressed up. That gave us a lot of Instagram material, pictures. People were engaging with that, loving it, and it was just really good. Then we did a full Thanksgiving menu, and that was just absolutely fantastic. Then the Christmas is coming, all the Christmas decoration. It's an end of the year, so there was a moment where we are receiving our first, basically, certificate of congratulations, and it's from Yelp, because we get such a great reviews on Yelp, which is surprising because people go to Yelp to complain. And of course we have people like that, but we were really good. We are like 4.6 or something like that, which is pretty great on Yelp. Yelp is sending us our first. People love Kill My Name on Yelp. Congratulations, and a beautiful letter, and that is just doing such a wonderful thing for us. And then I would say this is also one of the key moments of people finding out about us, and helping spread the word. We were featured on Best of Vegan Instagram page, right? Best of Vegan is probably the biggest vegan page that I know that exists. I believe have 2 million followers, right? How did I get onto their page? I reached out, right? I reached out to this lovely lady, and I said, hey, I am a small business, and it's vegan, and I would love to spread a word that we exist. We are less than a year in this point, so do you do some type of paid advertising? They do, but with the bigger brands. They don't take money from the small businesses, which is so nice of them. But then, because they don't take money from the small businesses, and of course they cannot feature every single small business that exists, it would just be so much to put on their page. she told me we do feature the restaurants that we really like. And she was like, I didn't know about your restaurant. If we like it, we will feature it. And one of our writers actually lives in Chicago. So I can tell him to stop by. And then if he likes the food, we might do something about it. Okay, so he came and I immediately wanted, they did not ask for food to be free, but I wanted to give him free food. As I said, marketing is really important, so I wanted to be, okay, this is my investment to see if you like it or not, right? This guy, his name was Jacob James, and you can still see that because the article is still out there. Not only that he loved food so much, but he came back the next day and ordered the entire menu online, so I couldn't give him free things because he didn't want free things, he wanted to pay for it. He ordered the entire menu from us. He loved food so much that first night. The next day he ordered so much because he wanted to write about entire menu. So he ordered to try everything. And instead of getting just one small Instagram shout out, he made the entire article that it's on Best of Vegan website. They have a website and it's still available out there. And besides being on their Instagram page, made it also to the website, which is permanent over there. On Instagram it's permanent too, but you have to scroll way back there. However, they share on Instagram all of our beautiful pictures. They share an article that says, Kale My Name, a new vegan restaurant in Chicago. And the things that he wrote about us were so beautiful that I'm just forever grateful for Best of Vegan, for a woman who is called Kim Julie, who is running Best of Vegan. And for this feature, because that did a lot for us. That was the moment we are probably getting close to another 1,000 followers, okay? Because we are on a page that has a 2 million followers. And it's probably almost 2 million followers who are in some type interested in veganism, because its page is called Best of Vegan. That was our kind of second big shout out, right? Because I did mention Wilco, and now the Best of Vegan page is featuring us. And right after that, it is our first time that we are participating in a Veganuary campaign. So we were shared on their page too, and that brings us another audience that starts to follow Kale My Name. That was the moment where we already had maybe 5,000-6,000 followers, which is pretty amazing. And that was the moment we created our very first funny video with Tina answering the phone to respond. Is what is vegan on your menu? Everything is vegan. What about ranch? It's vegan. What about ice cream? It's vegan. People, like, you tell them it's vegan, but they keep asking, what about ice cream? But everything is vegan. But they still, and what about ranch? And we thought that was so funny from people doing that it was the first time we created a fun video and shared it on our page. And that video did great too. Again, over 1,000 views. And people shared it because it was funny. And that brought some audience as well. How we are entering in a new year, right? We are still not open for a full year in that moment, but how we are entering in a new year, something incredible is happening to us in that moment. We are receiving 3 nominations from Best of Chicago by Chicago Reader. And we were nominated, so we are not open even for a year in that point, and we are nominated for Best Vegan Restaurant, for Best Socially Distanced Dining, because our patio and everything, the tables were so spaced out, and we're getting nominated for the Best Soup. Okay, so Chicago Reader, it's probably one of the most popular publications in the city of Chicago. Now thousands and thousands of people are seeing this, and we are nominated for the three nominations. Our name is out there. People are seeing it, and it's just helping us so much. Then our first video to go into multiple thousand of views, it's the video from the snow on the patio where I'm inviting Nico to come in and dine in inside of the restaurant. And that was funny. People engage with it. It's snowing. The snow in Chicago was horrible, but Nico was like, no, I want to dine in on the patio, which some people were basically doing. So it was a little bit of humor there, and it just really did great. What I did forgot to mention and find on the page right now, we were also contacted by Telemundo in Chicago, and we were featured on TV, right? Telemundo, it's really one of the most popular Latin stations, and it's so, like there's a huge Latin audience in Chicago. So it was absolutely amazing to see how many people showed up to order, because one of the host of the show who tried our fried avocado tacos told that it's changed his life, because like you really would not expect the fried avocado to be so delicious. It's so damn good. When I first time in my life, when I heard about it, I was like, this is weird. Like, I'm not sure this is something that I would love to eat. But after you try it, it's literally life-changing thing. So he says that in the video, and it's on Telemundo. We are on TV. Oh my God, the next day, 50 people came in to ask for it. So again, that increased the social media presence as well, because people are immediately looking, oh, let me see their Instagram page, let me see where they're located when I see you on the TV. In that point, again, another super cool thing is happening to us. Veg Out magazine is nominating us for the best new restaurant and for the best brunch. Okay, we are receiving 2 more nominations for Sacha, and those are nominations on a national level. So we are not being nominated for a best new restaurant in Chicago, but we are being nominated for a best new restaurant in the country, okay? And we are being nominated for the best brunch in the country. This, as again, it's a Veg Out Awards. It's a big deal. A lot of new people, again, a new audience finding out about you. Our next thing is we are getting invited by another TV station, and I'm gonna read over here which station. It's NBC Chicago. Is inviting me for an interview. They come to Kill My Name. They shoot a little bit of me, a little bit of food, a little bit of outside, and that is becoming a good thing for us too, because now we are for the second time on the TV. We are getting all of these nominations, and then North River Chicago is nominating us in that point for our beautiful patio. We're at the moment scoring just a nomination. And then I'll tell you right now, when was that? On a year later from that post that I was saying to you, that was February 11, 2020, when I was looking for location. On February 11, 2021, we won our first award, and that was by North River Commission for the best outdoor patio in the Albany Park, Irving Park, and North Park. And it was absolutely amazing, and they told us that they cast over 1,500 votes. So it just felt so great to win a first award. And in this point, as I said, maybe we are already at 6,000-7,000 followers, and something super cool is happening to us, and that is me listening to my gut to proceed with a tea party. I wanted to do tea parties before I wanted to do a restaurant, but I figured out I just really need to focus on the food and the veganism and everything, and tea party is more for fun. I don't know how profitable that would be. I need, if I'm not doing anything else but this business, I need to make living out of it. I just didn't know if I'm going to be able to do that with the tea parties. but and everybody was against it. And I normally always listen to my employees what they say to me, but this time I really was so invested in this that I just really thought that a tea party, it is absolutely a great idea. And I proceed with it, and I organized the very first tea party at Kill My Name on February 6th, 2021, and it blew up. People love the pictures. I shared a couple of videos. People love them. So many comments there. And what is so important, later on, you can just see an Instagram page. It's tea party, tea party, tea party. I put in our highlights over hundreds and hundreds tea parties are happening that moment. And what is so great about tea party, it's so Instagrammable. People love to take pictures during the tea party. People love to post it on social media. People tag you in those social media posts. I feel like the tea party brought another couple thousand followers for us. And I think in that point we are very close to 10,000 followers, because I noticed that I was making posts about it. And what did we need to do to cross 10,000 followers is, on a March 2nd, 2021, I say on a post, "Oh my God, Queen Tabitha Brown was here at Kill My Name. Still can't believe this happened. Thank you so much. We love you, Tabitha." I say that as Tabitha Brown comes in at Kill My Name for the first time, and not only did she comes in, but she sits down with me on a couch. We have a conversation. She basically interviews me for her phone, for her Instagram. She shares all of that, and that video gets 200,000 views and just explodes. In a matter of minutes, we are over 10,000 followers. That is a like life-changing moment, that it's not anymore like, oh, they feature us and we get a couple hundred, or they feature us but we get like 1,000. This is 1,000 followers a day. Like, that's just the moment when you're absolutely exploding. And not only that Tabitha shares that video of me and her at the restaurant, but she also goes home, takes all the food, and features the everything she ate, almost the entire menu I packed for her. So she loves everything, and she talks about it. And I also post that on our page, and I see those are the first videos that they're having over 8,000 views on our page. On her page gets over 200,000 views. On our pages over 8,000 views. And then right after that happened, I have another shout out by Wilco again. They're talking about how much they love their dinner from us, and I shared that on our page again. And then in that moment we are having Wilco effect, we are having Tabitha Brown effect, which is like nothing I've ever experienced in my life. And that is when I got an opportunity to sit down and write a thank you for 10,000 organic Instagram followers. Words can express our feelings. We are so humbled, so grateful. Yeah, that was definitely something, right? So now that I know I have a bigger audience, and I'm like, oh my God, over 10,000 people are watching what I'm posting, I was like, I want to do something super cool. So we did our very first giveaway, but we wanted to give out something super cool so that we encourage people to participate. And we were giving away the tea set, because Tabitha had that tea set that I gifted to her, and people really wanted it, and I was giving away one tea set, and 178 people entered that giveaway. You know how giveaway works, they tag, they share. That's the moment for another couple thousand people to see you. Then the tea parties are happening now more than ever. People are booking. If Tabitha had a tea party, everybody wants to have it. And then we are doing even bigger giveaway. In that moment, we are giving electric scooter away. A lot of people participate in that comments and shares, and it's just incredible. More fun videos that I'm starting to do. Tina and I put a wigs on and purple and green kale and go around the city and gives a sticker, as the sticker says, to follow us on Instagram. So we're getting more followers from there. And then in that point, all of my videos are starting to having a lot of views. I see a long video of me showcasing Kill My Name at Night that I named Kill Me at Night, has 5,000 views. So it started going wild. And that is the moment where Instagram is including the new feature and it's Reels, right? Because Instagram at that moment is trying to do TikTok, to compete with a TikTok, and that's when I'm immediately jumping on board and I started doing Reels, and like it was so easy to blow up in that very same moment. The next big shout out that we are getting from a person having close to 3 million followers, it's actually a Serbian superstar. I know her and I can pronounce her name, but I don't know if you guys will be able to, but her name is Jelena Karleuša. And she is a very famous Serbian singer that I like a lot. And she is giving us like shout out on her Instagram page and sharing on her story, and we probably get a couple hundred followers from there. At that point, I think we're already having 12, 13, 14,000 followers, but then something that literally forever changes my life is Tabitha coming back. But this time she brings the entire family. They do the brunch, they do the tea party, and it's just the whole spread, and it's so much fun. And the video that she makes that day, it's so freaking amazing that it gets over 1 million views. Okay, that 1 million views changed everything for us. We are probably already over 20,000 followers. We are maybe in that point even close to 30,000 followers. I'm telling you, with Tabitha, it's not a couple hundred, it's thousands and thousands of followers coming daily. So that's changed everything. We're having so many followers in that point, because like I see the views, the likes are increasing, and comments are increasing. We are announcing our very first birthday of Kill My Name, and it's having 107 comments. That's insane. In that moment, I'm adopting Kale, who is sleeping on my legs right now. That it's getting over 100 comments and like thousands of likes. And then our first birthday is happening, that has 120 comments. Such a great engagement on our post. Then we partner with another vegan business phones for a giveaway to cross promote, and that 142 people entered that giveaway. I mean, I share about wonderful family that came in to visit us from Michigan that gets 74 comments, and it's just like I'm looking at the engagement. It's so amazing. The bigger engagement you have, the more people are discovering you, because Instagram is like featuring you in that moment. Then like I'm having in that period of, as I said, we are already for sure over 30,000 followers in this moment. I'm having posts with 237 comments. That's insane. That's how people with millions of followers are getting 237 comments. That's crazy. So we started, the Restaurant Guru is sending us a certificate of excellence, and then another celebrity from Las Vegas comes in and visits us, shares on his page. That gives us a new visibility. I see now Frankie Robinson starts shooting her show, What's the Tea with Frankie, and doing tea parties at Kill My Name. I buy for my employees MacBooks because business is thriving at that moment. Everything is going great, and I share video about it, and it goes a little bit viral because like it gets, I don't know, 20-30,000 views, which was huge for us. And then Then on the May 22, 2021, for the very first time, I'm meeting Joanne Molinaro. You probably know who that is, but if you don't, I'm gonna help you. She is also known as Korean Vegan. She posts a lot of stories from Kill My Name that night. We met, we just clicked. I loved her husband. We just talked for so long. They were like, oh my god, we want to be back. And then they were coming back but missed me. So she shared again on Instagram, oh, we're going to Kill My Name, and I just wanted to be there. And then I chatted with them. Now we're best friends. But in that moment, I was like, oh my god, I have to be there. So that brought a lot of attention too. I mean, Joanne's huge in the vegan community. She has millions of followers across her platforms. So that's again the reason why Kill My Name's getting more followers. Then in that point, we are partnering. I'm looking now at a post of 76 comments. We are partnering with one of the most popular vegan businesses in Chicago, Pipe on My Darling, and we are sharing that on our pages. Gives us another form of visibility. We are partnering with Can't Believe It's Not Meat, which is also one of the most popular vegan restaurants in Chicago. That is giving us a great visibility. Team and I went for volunteering day at the farm sanctuary. That gets amazing, gets a lot of views and attention. We are participating in our first Vegan Dale. We are announcing that people are like thrilled about it. Then now in that moment you're being on a Vegan Dale pages as well. They're posting about you. Oh, now I see, Tabitha comes again. Like, wow, I think that was in that moment my very first post with so many likes. It gets like, I don't know, 4,000 likes on one post, which like, it's crazy. And then, yeah, she makes like 3 posts from Kill My Name that day. Gives us, we're probably over 50,000 followers in that point. Oh my god, then the PETA gives us a shout out and writes about us and like writes a comments on our post and shares on their stories or something like that, and it just been amazing. Like all the best things are happening for Kill My Name, and oh my god, so much love. And I'm scrolling to the things, and we got a trophy from the North Chicago as being the top rated place in the city. And then what I'm looking now again, Tabitha is coming back, Joanne is coming back again. Every time she came, she shared on her stories, which again gave us a huge visibility. And what else is happening? Yeah, that I'm sharing on Google that our business was viewed 353,000 times. And I see people are super thrilled about that. And then what else is happening? I'm giving probably one of my first interviews for some of the magazines, and Vegan Dale is happening in that moment. We are shooting our very first commercial of the Kill My Name. And then Tabitha comes back again. I'm telling you every time. Oh, you see, my long video has a 22,000 views in that point. So I'm telling you, over here, we are definitely having over 50,000 followers. And then, Tab and I have become friends, and we were talking about LA that a lot, and then that it's becoming on Instagram, and that's when it's absolutely exploding, and we are over 100,000 followers in that moment. We are in Vegan Dale in Los Angeles. Tabitha is there with us. After that, happening, LA is opening, and it's just the whole new audience that it happened. We are getting awarded for the favorite social media account from again North River Commission, because we're just doing such a great on social media. We are over 100,000 followers in that moment. It's so loved, such a great engagement and everything. that people are loving. And then I see it's happening, the soft opening, the opening of LA, and all of those things. Then Octavia Spencer shares on her Instagram page. I screenshotted that. Octavia Spencer is such an amazing actress, and has a huge audience too. Then I see over here looking Gami Norris from the Red Table Talk. She shares about it. Then from the Saturday Night Live, Leslie, she shares about it. And oh my God, so many other people. Like now I'm scrolling, I cannot even mention all of these humans that are like, oh my God, the from the class, from the show, Carucci, or I don't even know how you pronounce her name, but she's huge. She has like, I don't know, 15 million followers. She shares about it, and in this point, like I cannot even control my notifications anymore. Everything is just going out of control. Oh my God, the actor, the Edward James, almost right. I don't even know how to pronounce that, but he was Admiral. And that was super famous and iconic role. He comes in and oh my God, I want to look at all of these celebrities. The Living Kindly page with a lot of followers is featuring us in that moment. I'm looking, oh, Kim Whitley comes in. Oh my God, like I'm going to, oh my God, T.S. Madison comes in and makes the wonderful videos that were so loved, and that was just absolutely amazing. The Jessica from Vegan Street Fair, she shares us on her page, which also has a lot of followers. That brings us some type of audience as well. And then just so many people. And then I'm popping up on my very first magazine cover. People see you differently after you're on a magazine cover. So that was like, oh my God, it's doing so great. Let me follow this. In that point, it's our second birthday of Kill My Name Chicago. And everything is going great till we started in that point, I guess, having problems with a building in LA location that started, like I cannot go into details that because like I'm legally not even allowed to, but we just started facing a lot of problems out there. And then I just love Tab, and how wonderful a human being she is. And like she was holding my hand to the entire process, and she was like, honey, you know, if it's costing you your mental health, it's too expensive. And like we just figured out we have to get out of that building. So that's what we did. But again, there was a whole new audience from LA that loved Kill My Name, and I still have that audience on Instagram. Sure, some people unfollowed, but very, very, very few. Uh, so there's so many other things that are happening in that moment. The Kill My Name is getting award for the best vegan restaurant in Chicago. Now it's officially, we are just not nominated, but we are the winners. We are winning the best brunch in the country. We are winning from the Open Table Award for the most loved. We are winning award from Veg News magazine for being a best vegan casual restaurant in the country, and so many other awards that I am trying now to see from the Instagram page. But it in that point it's like it's even hard to list. You can go on our website and be like killmyname.com and see there's a list, endless list of awards that we received. This is big. This is the first time. This actually happened to me multiple times, but this is the first time that SZA shared our reel, and that gets, I don't know, almost 1 million views. The second time she shared our reel, it got over 1 million views. And then the last time she shared our reel, she wrote, please go to Kill My Name. I mean, I think that day too, SZA has like 15, 16 million followers. I think that day too that I gained 3,000 to 4,000 followers from SZA sharing. But is that surprise? Like, I mean, if you see I'm on all of these people pages, like, I mean, it's just so transparent. You don't have to be calling it shady. You don't have to be jealous. I'm just kidding. But, it happened and I just wanted to clarify. Then we again win best brunch in Chicago, second best brunch in the country. Um, and I'm just looking at all the super fun, cool things that are happening. Then like I already worked with Amika in the past, but in that moment we are developing such a wonderful friendship. And you should know who Plant Based Amika is. If you don't, look it up. But she has also very large following base, so she's constantly coming back because at this point they're also becoming friends. So she shares often about our business, and that it's constantly bringing new audience, new followers, and everything that it's happening. We hosted those karaoke Tamika again. We hosted fundraisers for the animals, and we are winning another award for the best social media account. In that point, we're over 200,000 followers. And I'm releasing my own perfume in that point because, like, we just have such a big audience. Companies are offering us things. That does amazing. That perfume sells more than I could ever imagine in my life that it would. And yeah. Um, Couple other local influencers coming in featuring us. We're hosting that content creator events, which is like so many people posting about the Kill My Name. Oh, I was on a Koya Web podcast that also has a nice audience, and that's where I was also seeing. Oh, then I screen recorded and posted of the Caesar sharing about Kill My Name, saying please visit Kill My Name with hearts emojis. It's just so huge. And then my show is premiering, The Blocks. I was on a show, and the first episode gets, you can see it on a Facebook Watch. It has over 500,000 views. That's a new 500,000 people that know who I am, who Kill My Name is, and just the audience grows and grows and grows. Joanne and I, Joanne Molinaro, our Korean vegan that I managed to start doing our own show. And a lot of fun, wonderful things happening to Kill My Name. And as I am doing this video, we are at 238,000 followers.
I also forgot to mention that with all of these press and shows and cover magazines and everything that I'm doing, Kill My Name gets verification from Instagram, right? Instagram recognize who we are. They did that on their own and verified our account. And that did a huge role in growing the Instagram because um, wherever I comment, because I comment on a lot of places for my friends, for the people that I like my comments gets bigger visibility, right? So people immediately, if they don't know me, they check who it is. And again, it's a lot of vegan pages, and like if it's people are interested in a plant-based um, uh, restaurants and just in a veganism in general, they find me that way, and that's when they start following me. So verification means a lot. Um, Not that it's like everything, but it just helps a lot too. And that helps us grow faster because you have such a bigger visibility out there. Once, like, wherever you comment, you are first. So that also did a huge role for us. But again, you cannot get verified without so much notability. But we had so many articles, so much press about Kill My Name. Like, I'm on the shows and uh, giving interviews and all of those things that um, Instagram knew who we are in this point. And just right now, I got assigned an Instagram manager, actually, somebody who works from Meta. It popped out in my dashboard that I'm gonna be receiving help. So that is super awesome, and definitely verification played a huge role. I forgot to say that, so I added this to the video.
I hope now you understand how this happens, so that you don't get to be like, oh, why the restaurants that have been existing so longer don't have this many followers and you do. It's shady. Well, we went over it. It's pretty clear. It's pretty transparent, and it's, after all of this, normal, right? And let me tell you something, I'm not planning to stop. I do want to get to millions of followers, and when I do reach the first million, I promised my employees that we're gonna close restaurant for a week, and we're gonna all go on a vacation to Hawaii, okay? So that it's my goal, and that's something that I'm gonna do, and I'm not gonna stop. So you don't be shady with telling me things such as like, oh, how you have so many Instagram followers. Well, I hope this helped you. Thank you so much, whoever watched this video. It's so long, so I appreciate you. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, but I'm sure if you made it so far that you're already a subscriber. I just want to say I love you. I'm grateful for all the love and support. I'm grateful for each and every of these hundreds of thousands of followers, and yeah, that was my story. I hope you enjoyed it, and I love you all. Bye. Kale, let's go for a walk, okay? Let's go for a walk.